Another part of mindfulness practice nowadays for the people who are emotionally exhausted, they are burnt out and they are drained completely, because we are in the lockdown, we cannot go outside, there are so much restrictions and limitation, therefore we feel socially isolated, and we feel hopelessness as well. So where is the role of mindfulness practice can help them to improve the productivity? So let us talk about role of mindfulness practice for the person whosoever are drained out, you know. Nowadays we are under the lockdown where people are living with restriction, limitation, they cannot go out, therefore they feel socially isolated, they have been burnt out completely, they are emotionally exhausted, and finally they are feeling in the form of hopelessness, where they are much more connected with disappointment, they are sad, so the role of mindfulness practice plays very important role here. As I said before, life is dual, based on days comes, night goes, night comes, days goes. The same way, light comes, darkness goes. So this is the how the existence work. So life is based on duality. If there is a light right now, next moment it would be darkness completely. It keep on changing from time to time, moment to moment. There is nothing fixed in our life. Just for example, we were kid, we are young. After certain period of time, we are getting older and we are going to die. Because everything keep on changing, and it is on the moving state, whether we are not able to witness of it. So as soon as we accept it with whatsoever things are happening right now, there is no thought of a struggle, there is no thought of work hard, there is no thought of hopelessness, there is no thought of darkness as well. But we have to witness it. Witnessing means deep observation without labeling, with no judgment at all, And witnessing means we are a watcher. Just keep on watching with whatsoever things are happening in front of you. And how it is possible? When we go for the mindfulness practice. So as soon as we go for the mindfulness practice, it will help us to disconnect from the thought of the past and the future. It will help us to get rid of the wandering and the chattering of the mind. So when we are empty of all kinds of the useless and unwanted thought, we live with the pure awareness. What do you mean? Awareness of whatsoever things are happening right now. We have to be aware. Just for example, let me say, if I am sharing my words with awareness, each word has some meaning, But when I am occupied with too many useless and unwanted thought, I should not be aware of each and every word. Maybe I would like to say which has no meaning at all. That is called the awareness of the word, So our life is full, we have to live our life each and every moment with awareness. Just for example, another example let me share you. If I am making a food, I have to boil the water, I have to put the rice in the pressure cooker. So what I am doing, I am aware of each and every steps of whatsoever activity I am doing. And then finally I can put on the stove, and then after that I can eat my lunch or rice. So the more I relax, the more I live into the present moment awareness, the more I am happy, the better I can put my time and energy for each and every steps of whatsoever work I am doing, and it will improve the productivity. But on the other hand, if I am busy with too many useless and unwanted thought, by living into the thought of the past or the future, even if I am making a food or preparing a rice in the rice cooker, what will happen? I cannot focus into each and every steps of whatsoever activity I am doing, and I cannot be, I cannot be present into this moment, and finally it will affect our productivity. Maybe I cannot have good, rice bake, maybe it is not tasty, yummy. Why? Because I started living into the thought of the past or the future. So I brought the awareness of the past or the future into the preparation of whatsoever things I have done it. That is called the awareness. So in the same way, when I said that everything keep on changing from time to time, moment to moment, there is nothing fixed. So when we feel hopelessness, when we are connected with too much negative thought, emotion, energy in the form of darkness, disappointment, sadness, we should not be scared. We should not be afraid at all. Let them come, and after some times it will go away. But people are looking for the negative part of the life. Why? Because they are living with the mind. As I said, mind connect with too many useless and unwanted thought of the past or the future. So what is happening? We should live with awareness. So whatsoever things are happening, we have to accept it with deep gratitude. Don't fight or struggle with it. Just for example, if there is a thought of hope is coming, if there is a thought of darkness is coming, let it come. Let it come. Don't struggle with it. Don't fight with it. Just witness of it. So as soon as you witness of it with acceptance, what will happen? After some times it will go away. But people started struggling with those kind of the negative thought, emotion, and attention go where energy flows. If you keep on giving attention and energy to the hopelessness, to the sad or disappointment, you will attract more thought of the sadness, more thought of the disappointment, because like attract like. So whatever thought frequency you emit into the existence, you will attract similar thing into our life. So the mindfulness practice, especially for this pandemic time, we have to go for deep breathing exercise. As I said, as soon as you bring your awareness to the breath, what will happen? You are getting disconnected from the thought of disappointment, from the thought of hopelessness, from the thought of negativity, from the thought of darkness. Another part of mindfulness practice, which I said, we are a watcher, we are an observer, so we have to witness of it. So as soon as we witness of it, you will see the thought of hopelessness, the thought of darkness is no more. In the beginning I said, the light exists, the darkness also exists. The way we get pain and suffering into our life, in the next moment we are going to be happy. We are going to be very happy, I can say. But when we keep on focus our attention and energy on only the negative part, what will happen? We cannot liberate, we cannot move further, because we are totally stuck over there, and our life is based on it. So whatever thought frequency we emit, we are going to attract similar thing into our life. And remember, whatsoever things are available right now, we have to accept it with a deep gratitude. So gratitude plays very important role. Just for example, there is a sunlight, there is a water, there is a fresh air, and it is available free of cost. So why can't we connect with it? So as soon as we connect with the power of gratitude, as long as we do the mindfulness practice, what will happen? We can live into the present moment awareness completely, and we can feel from inside there is no thought of sadness, there is no thought of disappointment. And the right meaning of gratitude is to accept it, thankfulness of it, with a kind of compassion, love, forgiveness. So as soon as we accept it with whatsoever things are available, by disconnect with all kind of the useless and unwanted thought, what will happen? You will see your life is getting changed. You are not anymore feel disappointed. You are not anymore feel burnt out, because right now people are emotionally burnt out, because as I said, we cannot go out, we cannot meet with our family members, we cannot talk, because we have lost some kind of the freedom. But it is a temporary. As I said, everything is temporary. It is not fixed, there is nothing permanent, and it keep on changing. If it is a moment of darkness or disappointment, after some times, after a few months, the next moment, the moment of joy, the moment of happiness, the moment of blissfulness has to come. It is not like that it will not come, it has to come. But it depends on us, how do we look at the things. As I said before, there is a positive mental attitude or negative mental attitude. When something negative happen into our life, we feel we are not value, we are unworthy, and we are getting connected with more negative thought, emotion, energy. But if I fail in any project, business project, career project, or any kind of a stuff like that, I will consider that it is an opportunity to learn, grow, move to the infinite possibilities. So it depends on us, how do we look at the situation, with positive mental attitude or negative mental attitude. So if we look at the situation with positive mental attitude, what will happen? We feel more happy, because everything keep on changing, and you will connect with more positive thought, emotion, energy into your life, and you can do whatever you want. Another part of mindfulness practice is to get rid of the burnt out, disappointment, sadness, hopelessness. We have to reprogram our subconscious mind, which is very important. Most of the we work at the level of the conscious or the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind, just for example, when I'm going for the sleep, whatever thought we are thinking inside, it is already in the autopilot. However, we are not taking action. But as I said, every thought has energy and frequencies which goes to the universe and brings similar thing into our life. So when we emit the thought frequency of disappointment, darkness, hopelessness, isolation, negativity, the same thing we are going to attract, because it is working in autopilot. Therefore, people say depression is a collection of negative thought, emotion, energy, right? Depression is collection of the negative thought, emotion, energy. So why can't we reprogram our brain cells? So in order to reprogram our brain cells, we have to feed our subconscious and the conscious mind like there is a life beyond death. There is a positive thought, emotion every places. We have to connect with love, forgiveness, kindness, compassion, gratitude, appreciation. We have to connect with more happiness. We have to read the good books, we have to connect with the good people. So basically what we are doing, we are reprogramming or rewiring of our brain cells. So basically we are just disconnecting from all kinds of the useless and unwanted thought. And as I said, suppose if you are much more connected with hate, jealousy, negative thought, emotions, we are feeding our subconscious or conscious mind. And what we attract, the same thing, because like attract like. So why can't we reprogram our brain cells? Why can't we connect with positive thought, emotion? So as long as you keep on putting your brain cells with happiness, gratitude, love, blissfulness, what will happen? You are going to attract same thing into our life. So instead of attracting the thought of hopelessness, darkness, isolation, limitation, burnt out, why can't we connect with the positive thought, emotion? As I said, you can read the beautiful books, you can connect with positive thought, emotion, energy kind of the people, you can connect with the nature, you can go for the deep breathing exercise. So as long as when you do all this kind of the activity, what will happen? You will see negative thought, emotion keep on dissolving, because we are rewiring our brain cells. We are reprogramming our brain cells. I know it is not easy. It takes some time. It takes some energy. And that's what the mindfulness practice. So as soon as we connect with the mindfulness practice, you will see negative thought emotion keep on dissolving, and we are getting connected with more positive thought emotion energy. Another part of mindfulness practice, like we have to listen to good music, whenever we are at the house, we can go to the nature and just do whatever you like, even not only going to the nature. If you like the creative work, you can go for the creative work. So explore your passion into whatsoever activity you are doing. So when you connect with your own passion, what will happen? You will be more happy, you will be more fun, and why you are getting more happy and fun? Because you put your heart into whatsoever work you are doing, and gradually a thought of negative emotion like disappointment, hopelessness will keep on dissolving itself. Thanks.